MLB The Show has baseball for you under the lights at Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Tonight, a compelling matchup of division contenders between the Boston Red Sox and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's interleague baseball on MLB Network. At the plate, Andrew Benintendi. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead.
Meanwhile now, this is a fair ball down the line in left, and that ought to be good for extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Now that is the way you want to start a game on the road. He comes out swinging and stands at second as the first base runner of the night. Now we'll see if his teammates can pick him up and if they can punch first.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia, looking to get something to the right side with that leadoff man at second to start the ball game.
Hey, after giving up that extra base hit right there, I love the fact that he came back with much better location, much better execution. That might have woke him up.
And Pedroia behind 0-2 now. Pedroia, affectionately nicknamed Laser Show. He was taken in the second round back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Dero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Yeah, Matty, this lineup has struggled to score runs the last couple games, last 3 to 4 games to be exact. They're going to have to manufacture it in a different way. Can't wait for that 2-3 run homer. They're going to have to get guys on base, put the defense on their heels a little bit, maybe a little hit and run, maybe a little old school baseball.
And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, Dero, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
McCutchen is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. And this is hit hard to the right side. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 14 homers and 58 runs batted in. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
From the stretch, the 1-2 lifted the other way to left center. After it is McCutchen. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for the Red Sox. So now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. Gene Segura standing in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Phillies, the shortstop, Gene.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Sent on the ground out to second. Pedroia has it. And there's 1 gone to start the night. With that, a look at the Phillies batting order in this one. Dero, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
Now to the plate, Cesar Hernandez. First shot for him here, and with the season winding down, he's closing in on a league batting title. Grounded back up the middle. Bogarts has it. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting third, the right fielder, Bryce Harper.
And now Bryce Harper. It's been a big season for him in the power department, closing in on a home run title.
Yeah, he's certainly in line for a home run title, but what I love about this guy is the slugging percentage is through the roof. He's leading the league in that category as well.
You know, interesting, in spring training, I had a chance to talk to him, and all he told me was, if you want to slug, we'll slug, and he's slugging.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Muncy is there, and how about that? A 3-pitch inning as the side is retired. Phillies down in order, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Striding in for Boston, Mookie Betts, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Loud contact by Mookie, and a ball carrying well to left field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And today my spotlight's going to shine down on Cesar Hernandez, second baseman who can really turn the double play. Has got super quick feet, great reaction time. Guys love working with him up the chute.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better two-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. One and 2 to the Boston shortstop.
Yep, 1 and 2.
Now a swing and a fly ball, but this will land untouched. No score here as we play inning number 2. On the ground for Hernandez at second base. Fielded cleanly, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
And the next in is Johan Camargo, one of the better hitters in the league this year, currently 7th in the American League in hitting.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
In there, strike 2.
Hey, that's another nice two-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground ball.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. First pitch on its way. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this is foul for the first strike. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, guys, this is a dangerous team right now. Game 1 of a new series, coming off a sweep. Everybody's feeling good, swinging the bats red hot. This should be interesting.
The 1-1. On the ground for the shortstop, Bogaerts. Scooped up. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And let's focus our attention on Xander Bogaerts, shortstop up the chute. One of the best in the business, one of the smoothest players in the game. We talk a lot about Robinson Cano and how he goes about his business at second base. The X-Man is no different at shortstop, and the bat plays too.
And a step on first himself for the out.
Batting fifth, no left fielder.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. His numbers against Eduardo Rodriguez batting at an even .400. He also has 1 home run. Down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Rodriguez is at least partially known for a good changeup, and it's not just any change of speed pitch. It dances all over the place. And it's fouled away. Here it comes, 0-2. Softly hit to the left side. And the Phillies have their first hit of the ball game. So Maikel Franco will get a chance to hit this inning following the 2-out success.
The third baseman.
Hey, they don't all have to be beautiful. They just have to be base hits, and that's exactly what that was. Soft liner into left field. Nice job.
Set to go now, Maikel Franco. And we'll see if he can get out of this little dry spell he's stuck in. Not much offensively coming from him lately. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A 2-run home run off the bat of Maikel Franco. Number 18 for him on the campaign as the Phillies have taken a 2-0 lead.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got. A really bad result.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Waiting on it is Benintendi. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. More of MLB Network's Saturday Baseball after this.
Back now in Philadelphia, home of the Phillies, who've certainly benefited from some solid pitching all season long. Coming into the day, they've amassed the most strikeouts in the league while also issuing the fewest walks, a feat that makes their coaching staff extremely happy. As one of them said to me, when you can rack up strikeouts like we do, but not walk anyone, that tells you a lot about the incredible stuff our pitchers have, and they trust it. Guys, it's an aggressive pitching staff with a lot of swing and miss in their game.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The catcher, Juan
Cold
Centeno.
strike at the letters, 0-1. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Fouled off.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
And he fouls this one off. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And another foul ball.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
And he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. This one's down to third. Franco fields it cleanly. And there's out number 2.
The center fielder, number 16, Andrew Benintendi.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Sliced hard, but foul to the left. The 1-2. Liner toward right center, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. They keep the line moving, and Dustin Pedroia will have a chance. So a ringing single here to center field makes it 2 hits for him on the night. And you can see right there, he currently sits second on the Red Sox in that category. Here's a 2-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
And the runner scores all the way from first as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Left fielder.
Great piece of hitting here. Men on first, and they're playing him to pull, but he crosses them up and goes the other way with it, making the outfielder cover a lot of extra ground.
He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And that one is gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 51 on the year as the Red Sox have taken a 3-2 lead. And he takes ball one.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
2-1 to the Red Sox first baseman.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now, he needs to think about this hitter.
3 runs already home here. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Tommy Hunter, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The pitcher, Tommy Hunter.
Now a flare out toward right center. Betts has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. And with 1 away, time for a check of the standings. And as you can see, these guys trailing by just a half game in the division race. Hit on the ground to third. Camargo picks it up cleanly. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Now batting, the second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Ready for another chance? Cesar Hernandez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here comes the first pitch. Line towards center field. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. Well, they don't get much bigger than that one right there. He's now tied the single-season base hit record.
Oh, man, what an amazing year he's had so far. 1 more base hit, and he'll have an unprecedented season. Stay tuned, everybody, because it's about to get crazy.
Here's Bryce Harper now. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
The first baseman, number 17.
So stepping in, Rhys Hoskins, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Fouled away. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Phillies leave a couple. They trail 3-2. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. Our research team found that to this point in the game, they've only missed the ball on less than 5% of their swings. Major League average is closer to 25%. So to put it simply, their hand-eye coordination at the plate is second to none right now.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The batter, number 2, shortstop.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Behind 0-2 now. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. And it's gone as they add still another. It's a solo shot for Xander Bogaerts. 19th home run for him on the season, and it moves the Red Sox out to a 4-2 lead.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
In there, and it's 0-1. This is line to left, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing all the way, gets his hands quickly through the zone, and just rips it down the left field line, just how they draw it up.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Now to the plate is the Red Sox pitcher, Eduardo Rodriguez. And it seems like maybe they're starting to get to the guy on the mound a bit now.
Yeah, and that could be a sign that he's starting to wear down a little bit, Matt. The first thing to go when you're getting tired is usually your command. So even if you're throwing strikes, they might be a little bit more hittable than they were earlier in the game.
All right, something to keep an eye on if he remains in the game much longer. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Boy, this is one of those tricky spots for a pitcher, right? You have an open base, but you have a guy on deck that could do a lot of damage. Not a good spot to be in if you're a pitcher right now.
And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. Digging in and looking for more, Dustin Pedroia. And after that quick walk, is it fair to wonder if this starter is beginning to show signs of getting tired?
Yeah, that could be the case, Matty. Sometimes you just lose your focus, lose your command, but it'll be real important for him to get it back as this next hitter walks up to the plate.
Behind 0-2 now. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Ready on 0-2. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side is retired. Red Sox get a run on the solo shot by the X-Man, Xander Bogaerts. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 4-2 Boston. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Now a bouncing ball hit to Pedroia at second, and a good throw gets him 1 gone.
The left fielder, number 22, Andrew McCutchen.
Now batting, Andrew McCutchen. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. We're in the 4th inning of a 4-2 ball game. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
2 are gone in the Philly 4th, and that means Michael Franco, the 3rd baseman, will bat next. Try to check it, and it's 0-1. Grounded to 3rd. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that, they'll end the inning. Here's J.D. Martinez.
Off for Boston, the left fielder, J.D.
He's set. Here it comes. In there. 0-1. And the ball is dropped. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
It was pretty obvious in live action that that ball was hit hard, and after analyzing it with our show track technology, we see that our eyes did not deceive us. 114 miles an hour was the exit velo, an impressive swing of the bat.
No hits to this point. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, he snapped that breaking ball off really nice. He'll do well to keep putting it there.
Weak grounder down the first baseline. Hoskins grabs it cleanly. Return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get the double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Cut fastball in there for a called strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
Hey, that's just a great pitch right there. Fastball at the bottom of the zone, right under the knee. It's interesting. I was a low ball.
And the shortstop is under it to make the play, retiring the side. Red Sox go down quietly, but they still lead this one 4-2. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Gabe Kapler during the commercial break about the Phillies offense. And he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. 7 of their at-bats have resulted in first pitch outs. So he said they need to find ways to get better pitches to swing at early in the count. That or change their approach and work themselves into deeper counts where they might get more chances to hit a mistake pitch. Either way, they're looking to make adjustments down here. Matt?
All right, thanks, Heidi. Benintendi is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. Nick Williams will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Pinch hitting for the Phillies. Number 5, Nick Williams.
I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. He'll enter play here up near the 340 mark. A dozen home runs, 57 runs batted in. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2. 4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. And it's fouled away. Here's another 0-2. Hard hit ball to second. Pedroia fields it cleanly. And quickly there are 2 away.
Now batting, the shortstop, Segura.
Back to the top of the order now. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Gene Segura. First pitch of the at-bat. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this will be foul. Here's the 0-1. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 9 on the year as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby deal. Balls flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
He's 1 for 2 in this one. The windup and the 0-1. This is line to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And that one will put him over the top. He's now broken the single-season hit record. His crowd is going crazy, as they should, recognizing the historic magnitude of really an unbelievable accomplishment.
You realize how hard it is to break the single-season hit record? You're facing lefties, righties,
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. But the Phils draw a bit closer thanks to this solo home run. 5 innings complete. The Red Sox 4 and the Phillies 3. Vince Velasquez takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 21.
Digging in once again, Xander Bogaerts comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
The last at that, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. And he is safe at second base as he legs out a double.
He went with the slider, but the hitter wasn't fooled for a second. Gets the barrel of the bat through the zone and rips it down the line for a leadoff double.
Standing in now, Johan Camargo. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Hit hard on the ground to second. Hernandez gloves it, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, catcher, Juan
Stepping
Centeno.
up now, Juan Centeno. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. Now a 5-3 game.
The pitcher, Eduardo.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Eduardo Rodriguez. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance.
And not easy to do in today's game. High velocity, exploding breaking stuff. He executed that sac bunt perfectly.
Throw not in time at first, so the pitcher tries to give himself up, but instead he gets himself a base hit.
The center fielder.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out. And up next, the exciting left-handed bat of Andrew Benintendi. 0-1 the count. Centeno on second. Rodriguez at first, 1 gone. 0-2 the count to Benintendi.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. The 1-2. Line drive to left. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
The batter, number 50, second baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
2 men are gone now in the Boston half of the 6th, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Rhys Hoskins. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Giving chase is Benintendi, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Now batting, center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
Standing in as the potential tying run, Odubel Herrera, but a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. First delivery to him on the way. He pulls this one into right. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1.
The left fielder, number 22, Andrew McCutchen.
Runner at second, 1 away, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Comes set and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Another one sent foul. The next 0-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
Let's take a look at the sequence here again. The first three pitches, all three down in the zone. So now you've got a guy that's thinking something down around the knees. He's conditioned to kind of look down there. That's when you mix it up and put it by him at the letters.
Stepping in now, Michael Franco. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Phillies strand one. They're still down 5-3. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. Red Sox on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But first, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Now in the box, J.D. Martinez. His lifetime line against Velasquez. He's a .333 hitter. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. This year against right-handed pitching, Martinez is carrying around a batting average in the 320s. That's what you might call potent.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
The first baseman, Max.
One man is out in the Red Sox 7th, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitter Max Muncy. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
Into the corner and slicing foul. There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. He's through first and hustling for second. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double. Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. Here's Mookie Betts, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike two.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up. You can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Popped him up. Franco has room in foul territory, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Red Sox leave one as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. So next to the plate for the Phils, JT Realmuto. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the 1-0. Hit on the ground is short. Backhanded. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
I know it wasn't pretty right there, Dan, but that has to frustrate the pitcher. Leadoff guy, anytime he gets on, usually creates a problem.
Hey, you know what, Dero, it's especially tough when you get as late in the game as we are right now. Anytime you get that leadoff guy on and have that pitcher start pitching out of the stretch, it always puts more stress on that pitcher pitching out of the stretch.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Betts
makes the catch, and now they might be able to double them off at first. On to first, a double play.
The batter, number 2.
So 2 are gone now in the Philadelphia 7th, and that'll bring in the middle infielder Gene Segura.
Yeah, in this last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run, so it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
That gets down, and the inning will continue. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Now batting, second
Baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
Yeah, and you've got to ride these streaks as long as you possibly can, and he's doing that coming in right here. Came into this game on fire with the stick, and he's doing that here.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. In now, Cesar Hernandez. A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. And the lead will shrink to 1 as the run scores from second to make it 5-4 now.
The right fielder.
Boy, you know, in
number
today's
3.
game, D-Row, pitchers are being taught high velocity, go get ahead and strike 1. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider or a nasty split finger. He had an approach right there. He wanted to use an ambush tactic, and it worked.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Betts retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. So 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Victor Arano has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Leading off for Boston.
Johan Camargo will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Cold strike on the corner. Good changeup that time. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here. When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and
now
give your
batting.
bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference. So double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
Into the box, Juan Centeno. 1 ball, no strikes to count. A ball and a strike. Camargo leads off second with nobody out. 1-2 to the Red Sox catcher. Here's a pop-up now. Hoskins over to his right. 1 away. Visiting Red Sox on top in the 8th inning as you get a look at the line score to this point. Eduardo Nunez will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now with 1 away. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Up next for the Red Sox, the center fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Andrew Benintendi, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Line down the left field line. 2 outs here with a runner at third. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Count remains at 0-2. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. This is line to left. McCutcheon is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there. Matt Barnes is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 32.
Digging in, Rhys Hoskins. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. First pitch coming. Here it is. A swing by Hoskins, and this is driven to deep left. Martinez is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number one.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented the tying run.
So digging in now, Odubel Herrera 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
No balls and 1 strike. Comes set with the 0-1. Slow curveball like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 2. Four runs, 10 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Right side. There is Pedroia. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The left fielder, number 22, Andrew.
Digging in now, Andrew McCutcheon. Career numbers against Matt Barnes. He's 2 for 3. He's taken him deep once. First pitch of the at-bat. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And hold all tickets now as the tying run gets into scoring position with a 2-out double.
Michael Bronco.
Mitch Walding will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Pinch hitting for the Phillies. Number 29, Mitch Walding.
High in the air out to center field. Benintendi is there to make the catch, and they'll get out of this with the lead intact. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. 9th inning coming up. The Red Sox on top, 5-4. Mitch Walding is going to go ahead and stay in the ball game and play third now.
Now playing third base. Number 29.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Hit in the air to center field. Herrera is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
Now batting, the left fielder, J.D. Martinez.
J.D. Martinez will stride in, but first we take you back to the third as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there for strike 1. Changed up on him, and he gets the inside corner for strike 2. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. And a swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the 9th. Next up for the Red Sox, Max Muncy. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. A 1 pitch on its way. Got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight and put up
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Down in order go the Red Sox. They hold on to a 5-4 lead. Carson
attention,
Smith
please.
takes the ball now in
Now
inning number
pitching for
9,
Boston.
looking to close the
Number
door.
39, Carson Smith.
Digging in to try it again, JT
Leading
Realmuto.
off for
He's
the
got a hit
Phillies,
in 3 at-bats
the
to this
catcher.
point.
JT
The pitch.
Realmuto.
On the ground for the shortstop, Bogarts. Reined in, and he's retired 1 away.
Ladies
Roman
and gentlemen,
Quinn will
your
pinch hit
attention,
here, and
please.
he's the potential
Pinch
tying
hitting for the
run.
Phillies, number 24, Roman Quinn.
Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul for strike 2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Well, you never want the tying run on base,
The batter,
especially
number 2,
that way.
shortstop,
Looked like he lost his release
G.
point and the ball ran inside until it caught him.
Segura.
Now we'll see if he can work around it.
So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Gene Segura. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor it.
The 0-1 pitch. Liner towards second. And this will get over his glove as he couldn't quite get up all the way. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The second baseman.
Hey, just a nice piece of
Big
hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands
again.
inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1.
This game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
The 1-0 is a sinker that misses for a ball.
No doubt, some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Quinn is digging for home. The tag, and he's safe. It's now 5-5.
Boy, Giro, talk about definition of clutch coming up in the ninth and delivering a game-tying RBI base hit. Yeah, what a huge at-bat right there. As a former offensive player, these are the moments you live for. Runners in scoring position, bottom of the 9th inning.
Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. Back goes Betts. Ball game. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Well, they say better late than never, and that's obviously something that he takes to heart as he puts a charge in one for a walk-off homer. Got to be the best feeling in all of baseball.
And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question. He was a tough out up there. Ended up collecting 3 knocks, including a home run. So without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
8-5 tonight. Philadelphia, with their 95th win, tops in the division. Victor Arano earns the victory in relief in this one, his 7th of the year. So that just about